Thank you for joining us for a special KBRF sports video streaming presentation. Tonight's game is proudly brought to you by Viking Cafe and the Viking Cafe Keys to the Game. Minnesota Motor Company, your Minnesota Motor Company halftime show. Lake Region Healthcare and your Lake Region Healthcare timeout. Park Region and your Park Region scoreboard. Nelson Auto Center, your Nelson starting lineups. Quality Toyota and your Quality Toyota player of the game. Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Incorporated. Fergus Falls Monument. Otter Tail Coaches. American Federal Bank of Fergus Falls. Running Stitches Embroidery. Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's. FM Bank. Service Food. Uxted Plumbing and Heating. Splash Express, American Legion Post number 30, and Lake Country Graphics. Now let's head out for the pregame.
There's no audio coming through. Test 1, 2. Let's see, I'm plugged in here. Line out. That's on. Is that in out? Oh, that's the wrong one. It's got to be line out, isn't it? I think it's line out. Isn't it? Isn't it? Because how would it ever feed anything out of my mic? Line in. It should be line. Test 1, 2. Should be line in or line out. Let's see. In. But this is, let's see. Okay. Try to go back to 977 right now. Huh? Oh. Yeah. Is that live? Live line or? Council Takeover Live is the one on this one. Try that. Resync's got to be off. Mic's on. You couldn't because I got it on. I got it on my phone. You know the app. Right. I mean, there's no. We should have tested it before.
Mark's not getting any audio through his headphones.
Well, nothing through the broadcast.
Nothing's coming out of the broadcast.
On 979.
Yes. Right, your microphone is on.
Yep, mic's on. And this is supposed to be on line into the.
Yeah, and line into the comrades, right?
What's this all about?
That's something that we're not using right now.
Okay. That's my headphones. Yeah, that's the line in. Can we go back? Is it something at the station? Like.
Well, like, are we streaming? I wonder. Sorry, Derek.
Here, I'll look.
A minute ago, everything was just fine.
I'll look.
Now I don't know what's going on.
Let's just.
Okay, that's a good idea. You're live on the stream right now. But for some reason we're not coming through the radio station again like last night.
Is it streaming right now? I can't get it. I can't get it on my phone. But. Well, I'm going to just go on the stream here, but let's get this. We'll figure this out. All right, here we go. Mark Johnson with you. Again, we'll get to our radio listeners, but we're streaming here on KBRF Sports. And it's the Otters taking on the St. Cloud Tech Tigers in this big section game here. The Otters right now look to be the number 1 seed in Section 8-4A. So looking forward to this one tonight. It's Week 8. It is the last game of the season, regular season game. And we're going to get things started and hear from head coach Chris Grabowska. And we'll hear from him in just a minute here and get things going here. Again, the Otters and the Tech Tigers are from head coach Chris Grabowska after this break.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lake Region Healthcare joins you in shouting loud, cheering strong, and jumping for joy. Keeping our community healthy and spirited is the top priority at Lake Region Healthcare.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Between muddy roads and dusty drives, your car takes them. Inspire us all. Inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile.
In 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Bit of on.
That one. Oh, we got your live mark.
We're good.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to keep her rolling here. Again, apologize for the We're back in St. Cloud, the Otters and the Tech Tigers. Again, apologize for the challenges getting on the air here tonight, but we're good to go here. And again, our Viking Cafe keys to the game. Just looking forward to this one big time. Talking to head coach Grabowska earlier, and he talked about just the consistency, doing the details right, and cutting down on the mistakes and penalties and such. So, just as far as the Otters, they were penalized heavily the last couple of games, had 4 turnovers last games, and things the Otters got to clean up at this juncture of the year. So, all right, it's now time for our Nelson Auto Center starting lineups, brought to you by Nelson Auto Center, Highway 210 West in Fergus Falls. And it'll go like this. For the Otters, it'll be Eston Bethel at quarterback, Caleb Froning, one of the backs, the wideouts, Micah Johnson, Isaiah Holmes, Trenton Juilliard, and Mason Olin. And up front for the Otters on the offensive line, It'll be Nolan Field, Reed Ellert, Jackson Conklin, Paulo Carrillo, and Max Brunn. So the Tech Tigers, they have struggled thus far this year, and they are 1-2 in the conference, 2-5 overall. Their 2 victories coming over Detroit Lakes and over North St. Paul earlier in the year. And again, the Otters are 5-2, and again, they suffered a 27-14 loss here last Friday night. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with more. Again, it's the Otters and the Tech Tigers. We'll be back after this timeout.
Have you discovered the Buick Envista from Minnesota Motor Company in Fergus Falls? You'll be amazed at how much vehicle you get for the price. Sleek design, smart technology, and premium comfort, all in a crossover that fits your lifestyle. If you've been wanting just a little more from your car, more style, more space, more value, the Buick Envista delivers it all. Buick, exceptional by design. Minnesota Motor. South Pebble Lake Road, Fergus Falls.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday Night Lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
Here's Horgan now. Snaps down. Kick is through the uprights, and it's good. So the extra point is good. 7-0 Otters. We'll come back with a kickoff after this break. It's the Otters and the Tech Tigers. Otters go up 7-0.
If you love trucks, this ad is for you. At Minnesota Motor Company in Fergus Falls, you can save up to $12,000 on select Chevy Silverado trucks or take advantage of 0% APR for 3 years. Prefer leasing? Lease a Chevy Silverado for as low as $299 per month. Contact the sales team at Minnesota Motor Company for details. Chevy, together, let's drive. Minnesota Motor. South Pebble Lake Road, Fergus Falls.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
All right, we're back here. The Otters score on a 41-yard drive, and they make it 7-0 with the extra point good by Horgan. And again, we apologize for the challenges we've had tonight here on the road here. We're getting things settled in here now. The Otters lead 7-0 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Horgan with a kick, kind of a line drive kick. And we picked up and fielded at the 10-yard line by the Tigers. And good kick coverage that time by the Otters. Great job by the Otters on the kick of Mason Olin on the tackle along with Freddie Talaga. And Tech will take over 1st and 10. And they're going to start on their own 17-yard line. Can we have 8:22 to play here in the first quarter? Again, the Otters 5-2 and Tech 2-5. So Tech will break their huddle and come to the line of scrimmage. And here comes the man in motion. This time is Quigley. Handoff to Quigley on the right side. He'll gain a yard on the play. Good job by the defense there, stringing it out over the far side. Avius Fullilove from the linebacking position outside on the stop with Mason Olin. Bring up 2nd down and 9. So MEA week, so a Wednesday game, a quick turnaround after that loss last Friday night. Otters want to get that taste out of their mouth. 2 guys to the near side, 1 man in between in the slot. Quarterback is Andrew Brown. Brown goes under center. Back to pass. Brown swings it near side. And it's caught there with Parker Tilke in on the stop. Gain of 4 on the play. Peyton Gawley, receiver on that one. He gains 4. So 3rd down and about 4 to go as they picked up a yard on that first play. So 3rd and about 4 to go. 7:18 to play in the first quarter here on Channel 977, also streaming on the Fergus Now app. They'll split 2 guys to the far side and then wide side, 1 man near side. Single setback. Handoff there. Good job by the Otter defense, just plugging holes there. Gain of a couple that time. And from the bottom of the pile comes the ball carrier, Hug. He'll gain 2 on the play. 4th down and 2, and the punting unit is on for the Tech Tigers. Avius Fullilove blocked the last punt, and Keaton Babolian caught it in midair and on the block and did a good job hanging on to the football. And so Isaiah Holmes now stands at his own 35-yard line. Snap from center. Decent kick. It bounces at about the 43. Holmes will just get away from it. They're going to have good field position. The Otters will end up with good field position here once again. So the Otters scored on their first possession, and that was a 5-yard touchdown run by Caleb Froning. So a 6:11 to play in the first quarter. The Otters will take over on their own 42-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for Fergus Falls. Micah Johnson split to the near side. Parker Tilke to the far side along with Isaiah Holmes. Caleb Frowning is just to the left of Pee Wee Bethel. Snap from center. Quick slant over the middle, broken up there by Hug. He wanted an interception on that one. The intended receiver was number 3, Isaiah Holmes, on a quick slant. So an incomplete pass. And Pee Wee Bethel, the quarterback, has had a great season. Bethel at quarterback. Here comes a snap from center. They swing it out to Micah Johnson. He's got a couple blockers. Micah Johnson at the 50 over midfield in a pickup of 10 yards on the play. Probably 13, actually. So Micah Johnson with a 13-yard pickup. And the Otters move the football and they move the chains here on their second possession of the night. Kind of a hazy night here. No rain, but just kind of moisture in the air. Inside handoff on the crossbuck. Caleb Frowning spins for a tackle, stays on his feet. He might go 30, 20, down to the 5-yard line. Great job that time. Great job that time by Caleb Frowning. And the ball was on the 30-yard line, and Frowning moves it down to the 16. So a 14-yard pickup for Caleb. And we are set to go here. Otters break the huddle. Otters moving the football once again. 1st and 10 on the Tech Tigers 16-yard line. Swing pass batted down at the line of scrimmage there by number 10, Lund, so an incompleted pass. Lund got in the backfield and ended up knocking that one down, so it's 2nd down and 10 here for the Otters. And we're set to go here. Otters quickly to the line of scrimmage. 4:42 to play in the first quarter. Otters lead at 7-0. Inside handoff. Isaiah Holmes sheds a tackle. Still on his feet. Dances in down to about the 11. Gaining about 5 that time for Isaiah. Bringing up 3rd down and 5. Just waiting for some blockers. Got through and picked up 5 on that play. Brings up 3rd and 5. Mason Nolan's going to come in. Freddie Talaga will go out. Running Stitches is your local choice for embroidery and screen printing in Fergus Falls. Running Stitches Embroidery. Tilke to the far side along with Holmes. Near side is Micah Johnson and Oland. Caleb Frowning, the lone setback. Ball's on the 11-yard line. 3rd and 5. And let's see who jumped off sides there, who it's going to be. And it is against the Tech Tigers. So the Tech Tigers with a 5-yard encroachment penalty. So 1st down for Fergus Falls. So 1st and goal now for the Otters at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal to go at the 6. Here we go. And let's see if they hand it off this time to Caleb Frowning once again. 1st and goal to goal at the 6-yard line. Frowning, right side, is going to be brought down at about the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So 2nd down and goal to goal. Again, the football is at the 6-yard line. Good defensive play that time by the Tigers. Otters lead at 7-0 here with 3:15 to play in the first quarter. Again, there's no visitor stand, so they're sitting on the same side as we are here. Nice turf field here. Tech Tigers, new high school here. Handoff. Froning, right side. He's in for the touchdown. Caleb Froning, a 6-yard touchdown run. So Caleb with a 6-yard touchdown run. And he's got 2 touchdowns here in the first quarter. So from 6 yard out, Froning is in the end zone. And the Otters are on to attempt the extra point. They lead at 7-0 here in the first quarter. Good start here for Fergus Falls on the road. Josh Horgan coming off the soccer team who ended their season here last week. The loss in the playoffs. Snaps down. It's a fake. Trenton Juilliard right side to Froning, and it's no good. So the attempted 2-point conversion on the fake is no good. We'll take a break and come back with a kickoff. The Otters lead it 13-0. We're in the first quarter.
Lake Region Healthcare knows what all coaches know. It takes tons of teamwork, great amounts of grit, and heaps of hustle to triumph. Lake Region Healthcare, supporting and celebrating our high school athletes.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Ugstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Ugstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Hey, we're back. The Otters lead it 13-0 as Caleb Froning completes a 58-yard drive with a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Otters, again, now lead it 13-0. Horgan will kick it off. Good kick this time by Josh. Fielded at the 10-yard line and then bobbled by the Tigers out towards midfield. Oh, no, on a run now. Horgan, one man to beat. Josh slows him down, but the Otters give up a big return. No flags on the play. Walker on the return. And his return all the way down to the Otter 39-yard line. So Tech will start with good field position here. They'll start on the Otter 39-yard line. Big return that time by Walker. And here comes the double tight end set with a one wide out to the near side. Andrew Brown goes under center. Hug is the lone setback back to pass. Brown screenplay. Gets it off. Complete to Quigley. Quigley carries it down to about the 29. And an 8-yard pickup that time. So Quigley with the reception. Mock on the stop for the Otters. Clock moving here. 2:20 left in the first quarter. Otters lead it 13-0, and they score on a 5-yard run by Caleb Froning and then a 6-yard run by Froning. The Otters went for 2 on their second point attempt, and it was no good. Handoff in the backfield, and a struggle for the football, and I think they're going to get first down yardage. Yep. Gain of 3 on the play that time. Some hard running there. And the ball carrier that time was number 3, Marquand Brown. Picks up 3 and a first down for Tech. So the Otters now, again, lead it 13-0 here with 1:35 to play. Looking at a 1 seed in Section 8-4A, but want to finish the season strong here. Back to pass over the middle. It's going to be caught. And a pickup from the 28 all the way down to about the 18 or so. And a first down. 10-yard pickup. So Condon with the reception, a 10-yard pickup. And the Tigers are moving the football here. So Tech moving the ball. 59 seconds to go in the quarter. They send a man in motion. Pass over the middle towards the end zone. Overthrown, incomplete. Condon was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down and 10. Good coverage that time by number 5, Micah Johnson. That'll bring up second down and 10. And the ball's at the Otter 18-yard line. Otter girls volleyball team with a nice win over Ricori last night. 3 games to 1 on senior night. That was a fun night in the gym. Played at Roosevelt last night. And here comes Andrew Brown under center. Pitch near side. Oh, big hit there by Tilke. Whoo. And the ball carrier that time was number 4, Ali. And gain of about a yard on the play. Brings up third down and 9. So Tilke with a big hit there. Good defensive play by Parker. 13-0. Otters with a lead here with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Brown goes under center. Man in motion. Back to pass over the middle. Caught to Congdon. And that's going to be close to a first down. Pickup of 9 and a first down. So the Tigers going to Congdon. Timeout taken. Oh, pardon me, that is the end of the first quarter. Again, we will take a break and come back with the second quarter. The score, 13-0 Otters on our Park Region scoreboard. Park Region, service beyond the connection.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Mark Johnson back with you. The Tech Tigers are marching now. They have second down, or first and goal to goal. The ball is at the Otter 8-yard line. So Brown will go under center. One man on the backfield. Handoff. That's number 5, Walker. Pardon me, McQuan Brown. And Full of Love with a stop there. No gain on the play that time. Marquand Brown with a carry, and a good job by Avius Full of Love to make the stop. So the Otters getting it done offensively here. But defensively, they need a stop here now as the Tech Tigers are knocking on the door. Second and goal at the 8-yard line. Marquand Brown is a one setback. Pass over the middle. Incomplete. Oh, they're going to throw a flag. Coverage that time was Jacob Froning. So the pass was incomplete. We're going to call pass interference. That's the call the Otters didn't get last week against Marshall on that fourth down. So Jacob Froning, pass interference. It'll be half the distance to a goal, and it'll be a first down. So the ball will be at about the 3. Guess it does remain second down here. So second down and goal to goal at the 4-yard line here for the Tech Tigers. Otter defense got to dig in here. Snap from center. They send a man in motion. Inside handoff, right side, and in for the touchdown. goes Brown from 4 yards out. Marquand Brown with a touchdown from 4 yards out. So 4-yard TD run by Marquand Brown. So the Tech Tigers, they complete a 39-yard drive. And they don't have enough guys on the field. I don't think they're looking for more blockers here. They're looking for a lineman. Here he comes out on the field. A little panic on the sidelines. Such a nice field, but there's no play clocks here. See that pretty much at every stadium. Snaps down. The kick is through the uprights and good there by Lincoln O'Donnell. And it's 13-7 on the Park Region scoreboard. Otters with the lead. We'll come back with a kickoff after this break.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're back here. The Otter kick return team comes out on the field. And deep to receive for the Otters, Freddie Tilaga and Isaiah Holmes. Caleb Froning and Parker Tilke in front of them. 11:05 to play in the first half. Otters lead at 13-7 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. And Lincoln O'Donnell will do the kicking, does the punting and the place kicking here. It's a left footer. Good kick this time. Received there by Freddie Tilaga at the 5-yard line. Now to the 10, now 15, 20. Freddie out to the 30, stays on his feet. 40, 45, and all the way out to the 50-yard line. A great run that time by Freddie as he'll carry it all the way over midfield. A great return that time by Tilaga. And the Otters will start in Tech territory here. They'll spot the football at the Tech Tiger 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Otters. And they scored on their first 2 possessions. And Tech comes back and scores 1 to make it 13-7. Here we go. Pee Wee Bethel, the quarterback. Handoff. Caleb Froning, right side. He's got some room at the 40. Now 25. Still on his feet. 20. 15, 10, 5 and a touchdown. 47-yard TD run by Caleb Froning. So a 47-yard TD run by Froning. And the Otters score on their first play from scrimmage. So, wow. Froning from 47. He's got 3 touchdowns here in the first half. He's got 80 yards on 6 carries. Touchdowns of 47, 6, and 5 yards. And Josh Horgan on to attempt the extra point. Trenton Juilliard will hold, and again, Riley Wasdorp does the long snapping. And here's a snap. It's down. Horgan through the uprights. He's looking good. Otters lead at 20-7 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. We'll be back with the kickoff as the Otters lead at 20-7, 10:44 to play in the first half.
If you love trucks, this ad is for you. At Minnesota Motor Company in Fergus Falls, you can save up to $12,000 on select Chevy Silverado trucks, or take advantage of 0% APR for 3 years. Prefer leasing? Lease a Chevy Silverado for as low as $299 per month. Contact the sales team at Minnesota Motor Company for details. Chevy, together, let's drive. South Pebble Lake Road, Fergus Falls.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
We're back here at St. Cloud Tech. The Otters lead it here by a score of 20-7 on the Park Region scoreboard. 10:44 to play in the first half. The Otters get the good kick return by Freddie Talagi, returns it to the 47-yard line of the Tech Tigers on the next play from scrimmage. Froning goes the distance on the first play from scrimmage, so a big run and a nice play for the Otters. Horgan kicks it off, kind of a low squib kick. It's picked up by the Tigers at the 12-yard line. Carried out to the 20, but nothing doing there as Jack Brunn on the stop along with Jacob Froning and also Avius Fullilove. So the St. Cloud Tech Tigers now will take over 1st and 10, and they're going to start at their own 21-yard line. And we are set to go here. Andrew Brown goes under center. Double tight end. Back to pass. Right side. Fullilove on the stop. And on the catch that time. That was intended for Ali, and it was short. So Avius Fullilove, good job defensively here for the Otters. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Otters doing a good job defensively here against the Tech Tigers. Crossbuck, misdirection, right side. And a gain of about 4 or 5 on the play. Ali with the carry. We'll see where they put the down marker. We'll give them 5 on that. Bring up 3rd down and about 5 to go. Again, Fergus Falls here leads at 20-7. 3 touchdowns by Caleb Froning in the first half this far. And a good start here for the Otters on the road against Tech. A must-win game here, or just one the Otters should win on paper. Under center, Brown, 1 man in the backfield. They're looking for the hard count. Can't get it. Timeout taken. We'll take a timeout as well. Timeout brought to you by Lake Region Healthcare. We'll come back with more. Otters lead it by a score of 20-7.
If you love trucks, this ad is for you. At Minnesota Motor Company in Fergus Falls, you can save up to $12,000 on select Chevy Silverado trucks or take advantage of 0% APR for 3 years. Prefer leasing? Lease a Chevy Silverado for as low as $299 per month. Contact the sales team at Minnesota Motor Company for details. Chevy, together, let's drive.
Minnesota Motor.
South Pebble Lake Road, Fergus Falls.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
All right, we are back here. 2nd down and 5 here for the Tech Tigers. Otter defense doing the job. Pass to the other side. Caught. And Jacob Froning with the tackle. Ali with the catch. And Quigley, pardon me, on the catch that time. So the football's moved from the 26-yard line all the way out to the 32, so a 6-yard pickup. And a 1st down for the Tech Tigers. They go double tight end. They put one man in the slot, or two men in the slot this time, and a single wide out. Man in motion this time is Ali. Pass over the middle. Man is wide open. Caught. 30 and down to the 20. And Isaiah Holmes flags down Quigley. Boy, wide open in the secondary. And there's no flags on the play down to the 20. So 47-yard pickup that time for Quigley. So a 47-yard catch. And that time missed coverage there by the Otters in the secondary. Man in motion is Marquand Ali on the carry, and Ali will get back to the line of scrimmage. Suleiman Ali wears number 4. No gain on the play, or loss of 1, actually. So 2nd and 11. So 2nd down and 11. 8:20 to play here in the first half. Otters lead it 20-7. In control in this one. And the Tech Tigers will send one man to the near side. They got double tight end, 2 slots, single setback. They send a man in motion. Quarterback keeper this time. Brown will keep it, follow his blockers, but the Otters say no to that. There's a flag on the play. A gain of a yard that time, but there is a flag. Quarterback Brown on the carry, but there was a flag thrown in by the side judge. And it's going to be a holding call on the Tech Tigers. Otters have not been penalized so far. So holding on the Tech Tigers. It'll be 2nd and 20 now. So the football goes back to the 31-yard line. And the Otters lead it here 20-7. Here with 7:53 to play in the first half. Again, our halftime show brought to you by the Minnesota Motor Company. Again, our post-game show, we'll name our Toyota Quality Player of the Game. Brown, the quarterback. He'll go under center. Snap from center. Back to pass. Hit by Mock. Pass is knocked down by Brown. Good coverage, or by Isaiah Holmes. Good coverage by Holmes and Froning. And Isaac Mock was coming from the backside big time that time. So an incompleted pass. Again, the intended receiver that time was Peyton Golly. It'll be 3rd down and long. 3rd and 20 or 21 or so to go. Fergus Falls leads it 20-7. Caleb Froning with 3 touchdown runs of 5 yards, 6 yards, and also 47. He's got 6 carries and 80 yards here. Still have 7.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Timeout on the field. We'll pause and take a break as well. Timeout taken by the Tech Tigers. Again, the Otters lead at 20-7. We'll come back after this break.
Lake Region Healthcare knows what all coaches know. It takes tons of teamwork, great amounts of grit, and heaps of hustle to triumph. Lake Region Healthcare, supporting and celebrating our high school athletes.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Oakstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Oakstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Hey, we're back here. Tech Tigers take a timeout, and they want to talk this one over as they figure this is a really important drive for them. 3rd and 21. They got a long ways to go here. Back to pass over the middle. Picked. Oh, I thought it was going to be picked off. Who was that? Now let's take a look here. I think it was Micah Johnson. No, that was Eston Bethel. Pass is incomplete. Eston had a lot of green in front of him and really wanted an opportunity there. So 4th down now. 4th down and about 21 to go here for the Tech Tigers. Otters want to get a stop here, get that football back. Punch another one in here before the end of this first half. Brown goes under center. One man to the right side. Pass. Picked off this time by Parker Tilke. Parker's looking for a return at the 20, and he'll carry it out to the 27. So Parker Tilke with an interception here for Fergus Falls. So an interception by Tilke. And the Otters will have great field position here. Well, I mean, not superb field position, but I was thinking they were going the other way, so not great field position, just kind of normal. They'll start at their own 27-yard line. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And again, the Otters will play on Saturday the 25th. We don't know what time. They'll get a bye. In the first round, they'll be in the semis of Section 8-4A. And should get the 1 seed, and that would meet home advantage all the way through. Here comes Fergus Falls. Eston Bethel. Caleb Froning, left side. 30, 40. Caleb out to the 45. Now the 50. 50 and still on his feet. He might go. 20, 5, 10. Oh, and he fumbled it, but he got it back. It went out of bounds. Caleb Froning just about went the distance. No flags on the play. Didn't quite make it to the end zone. Got on his own fumble. Oh, my. And it's going to be the Otter football here. See where they spotted here. Wow. They're going to spot it at the 4. At the 3-yard line. That's a 70-yard run. So 23. That's a 70-yard run. 150 yards for Froning. All right, here we go. Freddie Talaga in to the right here of Pee Wee Bethel. Swing near pass, Micah Johnson, and he's going to be hit. No gain on the play. So a completed pass to Micah Johnson. So no gain on the play. Again, the Otters in good shape here now. Going to look to knock one in. 2nd and goal to go at the 5-yard line. 6:24 to play in the first half. Again, thanks for tuning in tonight. Also on YouTube, all these Fergus games are streamed. And they can find it on the Fergus Now app or just search KBRF Sports. Bethel to his left, looking towards the end zone. Throws it, and it's a touchdown. It's caught by Micah Johnson. A 4-yard touchdown pass. So a 4-yard TD pass, Eston Bethel to Micah Johnson. And the Otters go up 26-7. So Micah Johnson with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And the Otters need it 26-7 here now on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Otters taking care of business here. Horgan on for the extra point. Holder is Drouillard, and Wasdorp is the long snapper. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is through the uprights. 27-7, the Otters go 73 yards and score on a 4-yard touchdown pass. That was set up. Caleb Froning with a 70-yard run, then a 4-yard pass from Bethel to Micah Johnson. We'll come back with a kickoff after this break.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here we're back here, 27-7 the score. The Otters with the lead here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Here, Running Stitches is your local choice for embroidery and screen printing in Fergus Falls. Running Stitches Embroidery. So thanks for tuning in on 977 tonight, and also those of you watching on the stream. Horgan will kick it off. Otters lead 27-7 with 6:01 to play here in the first half. Kind of a low kick once again, picked up at the 25, out to the 30. Tigers with a football, and a good tackle that time by Avius Fullilove. Nice job by Fullilove. So St. Cloud will take over 1st and 10 with 5:56 to play. And the Tech Tigers football now is on the Otter 30 or their own 33-yard line. Otters got to just batten down the hatches defensively. They gave up a big pass play on the last drive of 47 yards. Brown, pass over the middle, caught. And a gain of about 9 or 10, close to a first down. And Condon, the receiver. That'll be a first down, a gain of 10 that time. So Condon with the catch and a Tech first down. They've been able to throw the football against the Otters. Now they're going to run it this time up the middle. Otter defense, Isaiah Mock in on the stop. And Hug carries it. Tanner Hug with the carry. He'll gain 3 on the play. So 2nd down and 7. The ball just shy of midfield at the 46. Pitch to Hug. Hug stays on his feet. He'll get it out to the 50-yard line. He'll gain 3 yards on the play. So Avius Fullilove on the play, on the tackle. Jackson Conklin, Nolan Field, Isaac Mock. Quick no huddle here. 3rd down and 4, right at the 50-yard line. Swing pass. That's going to be incomplete. Yeah, incomplete. They tried to swing it to the near side. Nothing doing that time for the Tech Tigers. It'll be a 4th down and about 4 to go. They'll probably go for it here. Fergus Falls leads it 27-7. And the punt unit is going to come on here now for the Tech Tigers. Lincoln O'Donnell doing the punting here for the Tech Tigers. .5:01 to play in the first half. Snap from center. And the kick is going to be, it's going to go out of bounds. Holmes couldn't quite get there. A good kick, though. It's going to go out of bounds at the 7. And that's where the Fergus Falls Otters will start 1st and 10. So the Otters will start at their own 7-yard line with 4:51 to play. Some big explosive plays here for Fergus Falls. A 70-yard run, a 47-yard touchdown run by Froning. He's got 7 carries and 150 yards here in the first half. Fergus Falls now on their own 7-yard line. They can eat up time here and see if they can get a long, sustained drive. We like big plays, too. No question about that. P.B. Bethel, the quarterback. Swing pass. Isaiah Holmes at the 10. Out to about the 17. Gain of 10. Or let's see, maybe a gain of 9. Might be just shy of the first down. So it'll be 2nd down. So completed pass. And a gain of 9 that time for Holmes. That's his first catch. Parker Tilke and Holmes to the near side. Handoff, Froning, left side. He'll barrel forward for the first down. Gain of 4 that time for Caleb and an Otter first down. So the Otters pick up the first down. They'll move the chains. Exactly 4 minutes to play in the half and counting. Otters lead at 27-7. Last touchdown for the Otters was a 4-yard TD pass. Eston Bethel to Micah Johnson. 3 running touchdowns for Caleb Froning of 5 yards, 6 yards, and 47 yards. Back to pass. Pee Wee Bethel. And too high. Try to get it to Micah Johnson, the ended receiver. So 2nd down and 10. Clock stops on an incompleted pass. Again, Fergus Falls racking up some yards here in the first half. But they're faced with a 2nd and 10 now. Otter offensive line doing a good job once again. Paulo Krillo, the center. Bethel, pitch. Froning gets a block. Froning at the 30, 35, a big pickup for Caleb from the 20-yard line, and he carries it all the way out to the 32, a gain of 12-yard pickup. He's got 9 carries and 166 yards. He does have that 70-yard run in there and that 47-yard run. That's how you rack up the yards. 1st and 10 for the Otters at their own 32 or 37. Handoff left side. Good job, Freddie Talaga. He'll gain 9 on the play. So Freddie with a gain of 9 on his first carry. Brings up 2nd down and 1. Ball at the Otters' own 46-yard line. Good half a foot hit ball here for the Otters. Second down and about 2 to go here for the Otters. Handoff, Freddie Talaga, running room over midfield. He'll pick up good yardage from the 46-yard line over midfield. Gain of 6 for Freddie that time. So another first down for Fergus Falls here. 27-7. The Otters with the lead here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. 2:19 to play in the first half. Again, we have our Minnesota halftime report coming up. Isaiah Holmes making a nice cutback. Isaiah spins, stays on his feet, and he'll carry it down to the 42-yard line. Gain of 5 for Holmes. Took the inside handoff. He was in motion. Took the inside handoff and carried it down to the 42-yard line. 27-7. Otters with the lead here. Minute 47 to play here in the first half. Snap from center. Back to pass. Eston Bethel. And his intended receiver that time was overthrown. Otter player downfield, and I think it was, he's up. Mason Olin was the intended receiver. Pass was incomplete. Let's bring up 3rd down and 5. So 3rd and 5 here for the Otters. And Eston Bethel will get the play from the sidelines. A lot of good things happening here. The girls going to state in tennis with 5 individuals and the team, and good meet for the swimming and diving team. Otter girls swimming and diving. Froning spins through tackle, stays on his feet. He'll carry it way down to the 20. Oh my. To the 27. A 15-yard pickup for Froning. He's getting them here in bunches here. Got 181 yards on 10 carries. Wow. Minute 20 to play in the half. The Otters break the huddle quickly. Bethel back to pass. Stays on his feet. Still going. Bethel spins inside the 15 down to the 12. And it's a 15-yard pickup for Eston. Otters well over 200 yards, about 220 yards of rushing in the first half alone. Wow. 27-7 Fergus Falls with 1:03 to play here in the first half. Parker Tilke to the near side with Holmes, Micah Johnson, and Mason Olin to the far side. Here's Eston Bethel. Snap from center. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Eston looking towards the end zone. Tried to get it thrown a little bit behind Holmes. Pass is incomplete. Or pardon me, intended for Froning, pardon me. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. 56 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 10 for the Otters at the 13-yard line. Again, a nice night for football. Again, boy, we're mid-October here and just beautiful weather. Parker Tilke split out to the far side. Ball's on the far hash. Froning goes in motion. Back to pass. Bethel. Screen pass. Caught. Or is incomplete, pardon me. No, it was complete to Froning. Down to the 9. So 4-yard pickup that time for Caleb. Timeout taken by the Otters. We'll come back with more. The Otters are threatening once again. They lead at 27-7, 48 seconds to go in the half.
Lake Region Healthcare knows what all coaches know. It takes tons of teamwork, great amounts of grit, and heaps of hustle to triumph. Lake Region Healthcare, supporting and celebrating our high school athletes.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Otters Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Otters Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Hey, we're back here, 27-7. The Otters threatening here. 3rd down and 5 to go at the 13-yard line. Or at the 8, pardon me. Pass to the near side, caught by Tilke. Tilke in for the touchdown. Tilke, an 8-yard touchdown pass. So Parker with a catch and a touchdown from 8 yards out. And the Otters in control here, 33-7. Again, an 8-yard touchdown pass. TD pass from Bethel to Tilke. Josh Horgan on to attempt the extra point. Horgan has been perfect so far in this one. Here's a snap from Wasdorp. Juilliard, snap is down. Kick is through the upright, and it's good. Otters go up 34-7. They go 93 yards on the drive. We'll come back with a kickoff after this break.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're back here. The Otters lead at 34-7 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. 42 seconds to go in the half. Again, we have our Minnesota Motor halftime show coming up. After this final 42 seconds, Minnesota Motor is a great sponsor of our Otter Athletics, as well as all of our sponsors. We appreciate our keys to the game. Brought to you by the Viking Cafe and the Nelson Auto Center starting lineups. Our quality player of the game, Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics. And Lake Region Healthcare timeout. Here's Horgan to kick it off. Otters with a big lead, 34-7. Fielded by the Tech Tigers at the 20-yard line. And a good kick coverage there once again by the Otters. Avius Fullilove, he's been great on special teams tonight. So the Tech Tigers will take over with 34 seconds to go in the half, trailing 34-7. They'll start on their own 25-yard line. "34 seconds to go in this one. Tigers under center goes Andrew Brown. Passing, they're going to probably put it up here. They're fakes, they throw it downfield. Picked off by Isaiah Holmes. Interception that time by Isaiah Holmes. He's got one, as does Parker Tilke. And the Otter offense will come back onto the field with 29 seconds to play. In the first half, Otters up big, 34-7. He's got to keep playing here and not take your foot off the gas. Otters well in control here in this one in the first half. Here's Pee Wee Bethel, the quarterback. Snap from center. Eston back to path, rolls to his left. He's going to run it. Eston's got some green in front. He'll get a first down and run it out of bounds. Gain of 10 that time for Eston. 4 carries, 33 yards for Eston. The Otters pick up a first down. 21 seconds to go in the half. Again, Otters moving the football here big time. 34-7, 21 seconds to play in the first half. Been a long first half. There's been a lot of passing. Back to pass. Pee Wee Bethel. Flushed out of the pocket, throws to his right. Holmes is open, catches it at the 25, takes it down to the 20-yard line. A 16-yard, or to the 19, a 17-yard pickup for Holmes. And a holding call. First penalty for the Otters. That's been good. We've been much better this game. And so there will be 1st and 20 now. So take away that completed pass. It would have been a 17-yard pickup. 34-7 is the score. In favor of the Otters, we have 12 seconds play in the half. See what the Otters do here if the Talaga is in. Excuse me, Freddie Talaga in to the right side of Bethel. Snap from Crillo. Paulo Crillo, and a good pickup there of about 9 or so for Talaga. And that will be the end of the first half. The Otters lead at 34-7 on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Park Region service beyond the connection. We'll come back with our Minnesota Motor halftime report after this break.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
What's your number?
We drove 5.2 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Otters Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Otters Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
Mark Johnson back with you at the half. Our halftime show brought to you by the Minnesota Motor Company. We'll look at the scoring in this one, and then we'll come back. We'll take a break. We'll look at statistically how the Otters fared in the first half, and they did fare quite well. So the Otters get the ball on their second possession, and they go 41 yards, and it's a 5-yard touchdown run by Caleb Froning. The extra point is good by Josh Horgan, and the Tech Tigers get the ball back. They punt it away. Otters get it back, and they go 58 yards, and this time it's capped off by a 6-yard run by Caleb Froning. And they tried a fake extra point, and it was unsuccessful, so 13-0 Otters. But I got to credit St. Cloud Tech. They respond with a 39-yard drive, and they score on a 4-yard run, and that was by number 3, Marquand Brown. The extra point was good. That made the score 13-7. Still in the first quarter, the Otters score on a 47-yard run. First play from scrimmage. A nice return by Avius Fullilove, and then a 47-yard run, first play from scrimmage by Froning. Good job by Caleb Froning. So he had 3 touchdowns the first 3 possessions that the Otters had in the game. So a big first half there for Froning. And again, this time the extra point is good. It's 20-7 at that point in time. And then Fergus Falls comes back, and they score again. This time it's a 4-yard TD pass, and this time it's a beautiful drive of 73 yards, and it is number 1, Eston Bethel finds number 5, Micah Johnson. The extra point by Horgan is good. 27-7 is the score at that point in time. And then Fergus Falls comes back and scores. They go 93 yards, and they end up scoring on an 8-yard touchdown pass. This time Eston Bethel, moving to his left, throws across his body and finds Parker Tilkey. And that was an 8-yard touchdown pass. The Otters picked up a couple big defensive plays in the first half. It was an interception by Parker Tilkey and also an interception by Isaiah Holmes late in the half. So the Otters lead it here by a score of 34-7 at the half. Again, our halftime show is brought to you by the Minnesota Motor Company. We'll come back with more after this break.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lake Region Healthcare joins you in shouting loud, cheering strong, and jumping for joy. Keeping our community healthy and spirited is the top priority at Lake Region Healthcare.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Between muddy roads and dusty drives, your car takes a beating. Keep it shining with an unlimited car wash membership at Splash Express. Upgrade to the Platinum for a rust inhibitor, hot wax, and ceramic coating in one bundle. Stop by Splash Express, next to Premier Meats in Fergus Falls.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
For over 50 years, Ottertail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Ottertail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles to Quality Toyota to get a great deal, and we've done it 13 times.
Hey, we're back here between the second and third quarters. It's the Minnesota Motor halftime report. And again, we'll run through some statistics for you this one. And how about number 2, Caleb Froning? And how about the guys up front? Paulo Carrillo, Nolan Field, Max Brunn, Ellert, Jackson Conklin. Just getting things done up front. And the Otters moving the football. And we'll talk about those guys in just a bit here as well. But 10 carries, 81 yards for Froning. He has touchdowns of 5, 6, and 47 yards. Pee-wee Eston Bethel, 4 carries and 13 yards. 1 carry and 5 yards for Isaiah Holmes. And Freddie Talaga. Again, with 3 carries and 24 yards. And again, the Otters rolling up 243 yards on the ground on 18 carries. And again, Fergus Falls again with a passing attack here, 8 for 14, 64 yards. But they got 2 touchdowns through the air. 1 to Micah Johnson for 4 yards, and then 1 also to Tilke, the last score, from 8 yards out. And Eston Bethel is 8 for 14 for 64 yards. And the Otters with 307 yards of total offense in the first half. And again, Fergus Falls looking good in this one. There's no question about that. As they're taking care of business here. And again, we're going to take another break, and we'll come back with more here on our Minnesota Motor Halftime Show.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
What's your number?
We drove 5.2 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Otters Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Otters Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
Hey, we're back. Mark Johnson with you here from St. Cloud Tech as the Otters lead it here by a score of 34-7. And again, a big first half here for the Fergus Falls Otters. Again, little halftime entertainment going on at the half there by the younger up-and-coming players here for the Tech Tigers. But in this one, again, 34-7 is our score, and we're about 3 minutes away from our second half kickoff. And again, let's look at the stats for the St. Cloud Tech Tigers. Tech with 2 carries and a yard for number 5, Walker. And then number 39, it's been hugged with 3 carries and 8 yards. So just really nothing happening here. 12 carries, 22 yards only on the ground for the Tech Tigers. They've had more success through the air. They had one 47-yard completion, and that was to number 22, Daniel Quigley. He has 2 catches and 53 yards. And the quarterback, Andrew Brown, was 7 for 13 and 94 yards. And so 316 yards of total offense in the first half for Tech. The Otters with 307 first half yards. And, 243 on the ground, 64 from the air. 2 touchdown passes, 1 4 yards, and completed to Micah Johnson, and 1 8-yard touchdown pass to Parker Tilkey. And Froning has got 3 touchdowns, and 1 of 5 yards, 1 of 6, and 1 of 47 yards. And he's got 181 first half yards. So we'll see what the second half looks like. The starters, I'm sure, will play in that third quarter, but they might loosen things up a little bit after that. But a great night for football here. And again, 34-7 is your score on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. We'll take another break as our Minnesota Motor halftime show continues. Again, the Otters lead at 34-7.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lake Region Healthcare joins you in shouting loud, cheering strong, and jumping for joy. Keeping our community healthy and spirited is the top priority at Lake Region Healthcare.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Between muddy roads and dusty drives, your car takes a beating. Keep it shining with an unlimited car wash membership at Splash Express. Upgrade to the Platinum for a rust inhibitor, hot wax, and ceramic coating in one bundle. Stop by Splash Express next to Premier Meats in Fergus Falls.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
For over 50 years, Ottertail Coaches has safely carried kids to school, to games, and back home again. Trusted by generations, they're proud to serve Fergus Falls and the surrounding area. Ottertail Coaches, safety, service, and dependability.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles to Quality Toyota to get a great deal, and we've done it 13 times.
Quality Toyota.
We're back here. Mark Johnson back with you as the Otters are back out on the field. And again, they lead it here by a score of 34-7. And again, a big half of football for the Otters, putting up touchdown runs of 5, 6, and 47 for Fronting. And a 4-yard touchdown pass, Bethel to Micah Johnson, an 8-yard pass from Bethel to Parker Tilke. So they're well in control here in this one. So a great time of the year here with a lot of great stuff happening with Otter Athletics. And wow, tune in to Craig Olson on our Leighton media stations and catch up on all the action of things happening. Busy time of the year. And again, the Otter girls win last night on senior night, 3-1, 25-22. Lost the second one, 25-19, and then won the last 2 games, 25-23 and 25-21. So that was a lot of fun last night with that. And then, what a great finish for Cassie Wellman, and she came away with as a conference champion. And also Carson Lill was the overall runner-up. So that's pretty awesome. So the Lydia Uggerud had a good race there, and Allie Bradenberg as well. But a good season, and then the lady tennis team going to state representing our section, and also 5 individuals going as well. And so a little missed out on the field right now. Both teams back out on the field. We'll take one more break as our Minnesota Motor halftime show comes to a conclusion. Then we'll get the kickoff going and get ready for the third quarter.
If you love trucks, this ad is for you. At Minnesota Motor Company in Fergus Falls, you can save up to $12,000 on select Chevy Silverado trucks, or take advantage of 0% APR for 3 years. Prefer leasing? Lease a Chevy Silverado for as low as $299 per month. Contact the sales team at Minnesota Motor Company for details. Chevy, together, let's drive.
Minnesota Motor.
South Pebble Lake Road, Fergus Falls.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
Mark Johnson back with you. 34-7 is the score as we get things going here. And again, light mist coming down right now. And again, both teams back out on the field. I'm in the cozy confines here of the press box. Very similar to the Otter press box. They just have one extra booth for each visiting and home radio here, and then the coaches on either side. But we're set to go here. And got a good, clean picture there. Appreciate Billy Lammer's work coming down, getting things set up and ready to go. And again, the Otters will receive to start the second half. The Otters have not punted at all tonight. And again, they scored on their first possession, their second possession, their third, their fourth, their fifth. They scored on every possession except for the last one, and that was an interception by Isaiah Holmes late in the half. So not much time left on the clock. But 34-7 is our score. Again, on our Park Region scoreboard. Again, Minnesota Motor brings us our halftime show, and as we move on to the third quarter, looking forward to getting this one going here. And we'll see if the Otters will bring some different players out on the field here. Probably not right away in the third quarter, but we'll see some different players. Again, Running Stitches is your local choice for embroidery and screen printing in Fergus Falls. Running Stitches Embroidery. Getting a little mist on the window in front of you here. As the Otters set to go here. Deep to receive is Caleb Froning and also Isaiah Holmes. And number 7, Lincoln O'Donnell, will put his foot into this one. Once he gets a football, he's looking for a football. And there it is. We got a football. Let's play some football. Get our post-game show. We'll name our quality player of the game, brought to you by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics. And the Otters, again, have had good field position in this one. They started on the 41 of the Tech Tigers and the 47 as well. O'Donnell, the left footer, will put his foot into this one. The Otters will receive, and we're playing football. This one's kicked to the near side. It's going to be picked up by Froning at the 25. Now the 30, spins, stays on his feet. Still with it. They can't bring him down, and Caleb returns it out to the 35-yard line. And that's where the Otters will take over 1st and 10. So Fergus Falls takes over 1st and 10 on their own 35. Again, if you're just tuning in, 977 or on the YouTube channel, we're just beginning here with the first play of the third quarter. Again, these games are archived. Just search KBRF radio on YouTube, and there you go. You can go back and watch your favorite player. Hand off to Froning. Good pick up there by Caleb of 5 on the play. 11 carries, 186 yards for Froning. So 2nd down and 5. If you get up by 35 points in the fourth quarter, it's running time here. But the Otters still just got to keep playing football here. Micah Johnson to the far side along with Isaiah Holmes. Near side is Parker Tilke and Mason Nolan. Snap from center. Hand off. Freddie Tilaga. Good hard running. Freddie will pick up the 1st down, and he'll gain 6. Good job by Tilaga. He'll get 6 on the play, and that's an Otter 1st down. And the Otters move the football out to the 46-yard line. Their own 46. 11:03 to play in the third quarter. And we have an injured Otter down on the field. Again, Lake Region Healthcare brings us our timeout. We'll take an official's timeout and come back with more.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Hey, we're back on the first play following that injury timeout. Completed pass to Tilke. Gain of 7 on the play. So Tilke, 2 catches and 15 yards. He has the 1 touchdown catch. Kind of misting out right now. So 2nd and 3 here for Fergus Falls. 34-7, Otters lead it on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. 34-7 with a 10:02 to play. Back to pass. Bethel, they're coming. Screen play. Oh, and the tenor receiver was Olin, and he kind of got caught up and tripped there on Freddie Talaga, so an incompleted pass. We'll bring up 3rd down and 3. So 3rd down and 3. Clock moving here. 9:52 to play here in the quarter, and the Otters up 34-7. 9:52 to play. Here's Eston Bethel. Pass is complete to Micah Johnson. Gain of 5 and an Otter first down. So the Otters pick up the first down on a completed pass. And it's 1st and 10 here for the Otters. Otters getting the job done here. 1st and 10 now at the 42-yard line here. Pass caught. Mason Nolan at the 20. 15 inside to about the 12 or the 14-yard line. So down to the 14-yard line, a nice pickup for the Otters that time. I got it as a 28-yard reception for Oland. So completed pass for 28 yards. 34-7. Handoff. No, Pee-wee's going to keep it. Eston's going to go in from 14 yards out. A touchdown for Eston Bethel. 14-yard touchdown run for Eston. And the Otters continue to score here. 14-yard TD, that time by Eston Bethel. And it's 40-7. So 40-7 is our score here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. And Druillard will hold here, and on to attempt the extra point is Josh Horgan here once again. Snaps down, kick is through the uprights, and good. The Otters lead it 41-7 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. We'll take a break and come back with a kickoff.
If you love trucks, this ad is for you. At Minnesota Motor Company in Fergus Falls, you can save up to $12,000 on select Chevy Silverado trucks, or take advantage of 0% APR for 3 years. Prefer leasing? Lease a Chevy Silverado for as low as $299 per month. Contact the sales team at Minnesota Motor Company for details. Chevy, together, let's drive.
Minnesota Motor.
South Pebble Lake Road, Fergus Falls.
Here's to a great season for all our favorite high school athletes. American Legion is a favorite too and serves up everyone's favorite barbecued ribs. American Legion of Fergus Falls, open each Wednesday through Saturday on Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls.
We're back. The Otters lead at 41-7. We had 8:50 to play, and the Otters go 65 yards on the drive, a 14-yard touchdown run by Eston Bethel. He has 5 carries and 47 yards. Otters up big in this one right now, 41-7. Horgan will kick it off here for Fergus Falls. Josh puts his leg into it, squibs it. Over on the far side. Near side. And now finally brought down. And it was returned there by Marquand Brown. Ian Meyer in on the stop. And St. Cloud Tech will take over 1st and 10. Here with 8:41 to play. And it's 41-7. Otters with a 34-point lead here, pardon me. Again, so see if they had a penalty on the kick return. There was no flags, the inadvertent flag. So Tech will take over 1st and 10 on their own 38-yard line. In our rain here, doing the very best I can to keep our cameras cleaned off here, but you see kind of a mist from the lights, but it still is a good night for football. Here come the Tech Tigers. Inside handoff. And on the carry, let's see who it's going to be at the bottom of the pile. I think it's Hug on the carry. Picked up 4. So Hug on the carry. Where's number 39? Again, the Otters holding St. Cloud Tech to 22 yards rushing in the first half. Andrew Brown under center. Here comes Juilliard in on the sack, along with Froning. A big sack there and a tackle for a loss. Wow. So a big tackle for a loss. So the Otters with a sack. Trenton Juilliard and Froning in the backfield. So 3rd down and 10. So that'll negate the pickup by Hug. It'll be 3rd and 10. 7:45 to play in the third quarter. Otters lead it 41-7. We'll keep an eye out and see if the Otters will start moving some different guys onto the field here. 3 down linemen, Isaac Mock, Jackson Conklin, and Juilliard right now. And we have a flag. Too much time, so delay a game that time. So 5-yard penalty, make it 3rd down and 15. Again, Running Stitches is your local choice for embroidery and screen printing in Fergus Falls. Running Stitches Embroidery. 41-7, Otters with the lead here. In command in this one. Tech will come to the line of scrimmage. Again, the freshman team won their game against Tech. They played right before this one. Pass over the middle. Incomplete. Good coverage that time by Micah Johnson and Parker Tilke. So the pass is incomplete. 4th down. The punt unit will come on for Tech. So Tech will bring their punt unit on. And the Otters lead this one again 41-7. So Isaiah Holmes will stand at his own 30-yard line. He returned one earlier this year. Snap from center. That was in Princeton, I believe. Pretty good kick this time. Holmes is going to get a chance at his own 39-yard line. Holmes, left side. Holmes got 1 man to beat, 2 men to beat. Holmes stiff arms a man, runs out of bounds, but a nice return for Holmes. There are no flags on the play. So nice job there by Holmes on the punt return. Good blocking by the Otters. And, yeah, 37-yard punt return. And now the Otters will take over 1st and 10 on the Tech 22-yard line. 6:49 to play. Here comes the snap from center. Talaga carries, hangs on to that football, and the Otters can kind of grind and pound the football now. So Freddie's got 4 carries, 30 yards. He adds another 3 yards to that. 6.5 minutes to play. Clock moving here. Otters continue to move the football here. They score 1 more here. That'll put this game into running time. Jacob Froning to the near side along with Trenton Juilliard. Snap from center. Oh, fumble, and Talaga's going to just jump on top of that one. Jeremiah Daniels in on the offensive line. Isaac Mock, Jackson Conklin, Ellert still staying with the starters. Those guys done a great job tonight. 3rd down and about 12 now. Loss of 2 or 3 that time. Talaga left side. Freddie will run hard. Stays on his feet. Takes it down to about the 10. He'll pick up 14 on that. Really close to a first down. So a 14-yard pickup. He's got 47 yards on 6 carries. And a Fergus Falls first down. The Otters have it at the 11-yard line. They continue to move the football. Also in for the Otters, Blake Dillon as well. And Jeremiah Daniels. Right side, Fred with a run on that one. He'll take it down and gain 2 on the play. Talaga takes it down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Get into our post-game show and name our quality player of the game, brought to you by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics. So 2nd down and 8 here for Fergus Falls. 2nd and 8. Otter moving company doing a good job. Hand off to Talaga. Up the gut, hard yardage. Down to about the 6-yard line, a gain of 3 that time for Fred. He's over 50 yards now at 52 yards. Be 3rd down and 5. So 3rd down and 5 here for the Otters. Juilliard to the far side, Eston Bethel. The quarterback, we'll see if Freddie gets it here again. He's carried the ball here on this drive, done a great job. Back to pass, over the middle, looking for Juilliard in the corner. And it's incomplete. So 4th down here for Fergus Falls. So 4th down here for the Otters. They're going to try a field goal here. Field goal unit's going to come on. I like it. Max Brunn in on the offensive line as well. So it looks like Horgan is on. And the ball is at the... let's see where they're going to spot the football here. Ball's at the 6-yard line. 23-yard field goal attempt here for Josh Horgan from the just inside the right hash. So a 23-yard field goal attempt here for Horgan. Be good for the Otters to get a chance. Snaps down. Kick is through the uprights, and there was the officials were talking during the play. And kind of crazy. The kick would have been good, but I don't know what the... So the microphone was on. They were resetting the play clock. But right when the snap was taking place, you don't see that too often. So they'll try it again here now. Again, a 23-yard field goal attempt here for Josh Horgan. Josh is doing a great job. First year kicking for the Otters. Here's a snap from Wasdorp. Drew Lloyd with the hold. And the kick is no good. So the first one was good. The second one, the field goal attempt, no good. And so the Otters missed the field goal, and St. Cloud Tech will start with 3:45 to play, and they'll start on their own 6-yard line. So they'll start on their own 6-yard line. Keaton Babolian in defensively for the Otters on the far side. Out on the edge there, near side edge, cornerback is Jacob Froning. Here we go. Here comes the play action pass. Wide open, right side, complete. Gain of about 11 that time for the Tech Tigers. Froning with the stop. Quigley with a reception. Gain of 11 that time for Quigley. So 1st and 10 for St. Cloud. Again, they're on their own 33, but the Otters well in control here, lead at 41-7. 3:35 to play here in the half. Back to pass, near side. Pass is incomplete. In and out of the hands there of Suleiman Ali. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Again, the Otters will be the number 1 seed in Section 8 4A. They'll play on October 25th. And we don't know for sure how what time of that. I was talking to Craig Olson earlier today as the ADs and section reps get together to figure that out. And here comes the Tech Tigers to the line of scrimmage. Brown is the quarterback. 2nd and 10, under center. Handoff inside. Inside handoff, and a gain that time of about 5. So 3rd and 5. And a short gain that time. 5 yards. And again, the Otters lead at 41-7 here. 3:01 to play here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Andrew Brown goes under center. Man in motion for the Tigers. Back to pass. Pass is incomplete. And that will bring up 4th down, I believe. 4th and 5. Fergus Falls well in control in this one right now. Punt unit is on, so Isaiah Holmes will go back to receive. And the Otters lead at 41-7. All right, Isaiah Holmes back to receive. 2:46 to play in the 3rd quarter. Otters up on this one by a score of 41-7. And Lincoln O'Donnell doing the punting here for Tech. It's a fake. They snap it, and it didn't fool the Otters. They're short of the 1st down, so they'll gain about 3 on the play. And so the Otter offense comes on the field. Once again, Fergus Falls leads it by a score of 41-7. 2:42 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Eston Bethel will get the play in from the sidelines. Trenton Drulier to the far side. Jacob Froning to the near side. Jeremiah Daniels as well. Eston Bethel, snap from center, handoff. Nope, fake over the middle, and it goes out of the hands there of Blake Dillon. Pass is incomplete. Play action pass. I thought Talaga was going to be the ball carrier. And we have officials timeout. We have an injured player down on the field. We'll take a break, and the Otters lead it here by a score of 41-7. We'll come back after this break.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Hey, we're back here after that injury timeout. Otter offense on the field. Eston Bethel remains in it. Quarterback hands it off to Fred Talaga. Fred with a hard run there. He'll pick up about 3 on the play. So Fergus Falls with a football here, and Talaga will pick up 3 on the play, brings up 3rd down and 7. 9 carries, that's a season high for Freddie. He's got 55 yards. Again, Froning, 11 carries, 186 yards, 3 touchdowns. Otters have a couple of interceptions defensively, one by Parker Tilke, one by Micah Johnson. Fergus Falls back to the line of scrimmage here. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Pass. Jacob Froning, near side, makes a good move. Jacob carries it inside down to the 20. An 18-yard pickup, a completed pass. Good yardage after the catch by Froning. So an 18-yard pickup and an Otter first down. And an injured player down here on the field for the Tech Tigers. Again, our injury timeout is brought to you by Lake Region Healthcare. We'll come back after this break.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, we're back here. There's an injured Tech player down on the field. And again, want to remind you in our post-game show, we'll name our Quality Toyota Quality Player of the Game. Otters getting some different guys into the game here at this point in time as well. Offensively, we'll try to keep you up to speed on as many of those as possible. And again, Nolan Field went off with an injury. I don't know if he's back out offensively. Haven't seen him on the defensive side of the football, but injured player up and kind of coming off on his own power here right below us. That's good to see. I believe that's number 10, Nolan Lund. All right, here we go. Minute 47 to play. Otters lead it by a score of 41-7 here on the Park Region scoreboard. Otters will break the huddle. In on the offensive line here for the Otters. Also, getting good to see Isaac Mock out there. Handoff. Talaga, running room inside the 25 down inside the 15, down to about the 13, a gain of 7 for Talaga. Good run that time on first down, brings up 2nd down and 3. Now Talaga is going to come out, and coming in is going to be sophomore Jack Brunn. His older brother Max. We're 75. He's a senior. Jack is a sophomore. All these minutes these guys can get are just huge. 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 41-7 now is the score. Back to pass. Over the middle. Incomplete. Intended receiver that time for the Otters was Jacob Froning. Good coverage that time by the Tigers. And the clock stops there with a 3rd and 3 now. Again, the Otters led it 34-7 at the half, and now lead it by a score of 41-7. MEA week, games played on Wednesday night like this. It's been like that for quite some time. It's really one of the only Wednesdays as far as sporting activities. Here's a keeper by Eston Bethel. Left side, he's going to scamper in for the 13-yard touchdown. Eston Bethel with his 2nd touchdown. He's got 60 yards on 6 carries. So Eston with a 13-yard TD run and his 2nd of the game. 47-7. And the Otters will put the Tech Tigers into running time here now. Horgan on to attempt the extra point. 36 seconds to play in the third quarter. Snaps down. Kick is through the uprights, and it's good. Otters lead at 48-7. We'll be back with the kickoff after this break. You're listening to Otter Football on Channel 977, also streamed on the Fergus Now app and on the KBRF Radio YouTube channel.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, we're back here. And Josh Horgan will kick it off here for Fergus Falls. Otters lead it big, 48-7. 36 seconds left in the quarter. Kind of a low squib kick. It's going to go down, and it's picked up there by the Tech Tigers. They'll bring it out to about the 30-yard line or thereabouts. So Tech will take over 1st and 10. Daniels in on the stop, and St. Cloud takes over. 1st and 10, 29 seconds to go in the quarter. And again, the Otters here with a big lead here, 48-7 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Tigers will take over on their own 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Some different guys out defensively. Luke Johnson in at middle linebacker, near side. Levi Budke out in the corner. And also in at linebacker is, we'll get it caught up here. There's a big run there by the Tech Tigers. Condon with the reception, pardon me. So the big first down there, 29 out to the 43, 47, an 18-yard pickup. And here come the Tigers' line of scrimmage. Inside handoff. And a good defensive play there by the Otters. Where's 53? Leo Ashley. Leo Ashley with the tackle. That's the end of the quarter. All right, the Otters lead it here by a score of 48-7. We'll take a break and come back with the fourth quarter. Park Region, service beyond the connection.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're back here. Andrew Brown, the quarterback. Man in motion is Quigley. Swing pass to the left side. And Quigley on the reception, a gain of a couple yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 8. So 3rd and 8 here. Jack Brunn on the stop for the Otters. Keaton Babolian out defensively for Fergus Falls. Jeremiah Daniels, Trenton Druliard as well. He's been out there many times before. And just getting a look here in the defensive backfield. Luke Warner as well. And a big stop there. We're going to have a flag thrown. So a flag on the play. See what the call is here from the official. Holding on the Tech Tigers. So 11:02, we're in running time here now in the fourth quarter. Again, 4th and 8. We're in running time. 48-7. Otters in control in this one. Again, Luke Warner out defensively as well. Keaton Mabolian here on the near side in the corner. John Abrams as well. Abraham's out there. Luke Johnson at middle linebacker. Jeremiah Daniels at a D end, or a D linebacker, outside linebacker. And a sack in the backfield. Luke Johnson and Trenton Juilliard in the backfield. So a sack there, the third of the game. Juilliard and Johnson in the backfield on 4th down, and the Otters take over 1st and 10. So Fergus Falls take over 1st and 10. We got 10:08 to play here in the football game. Again, we're in running time. The Otters will take over on their own 45-yard line. And we're going to see some different players offensively here for Fergus Falls. Luke Warner in at quarterback. So we're set to go here. 1st and 10 here for the Otters. Snap. Handoff. Jack Brunn. Good running room. Right side. Puts his head down. And Jack will pick up 4 on the play. So Jack Brunn on the carry. Jack will pick up 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 6. Again, Luke Warner in at quarterback for Eston Bethel. 48-7, 9:10 to play here in the first half. And here comes the snap from center. Warner pitches it. Near side. Brunn will carry it for a 1st down inside the 35 to the 34. And a gain of 8. Good job by Jack Brunn. Good blocking on the near side. Taylor Petron is in as well. Also Lucas Formo. Trying to get the different ones coming in and out here. Keaton Babolian on the far side. Near side is John Abrahams and Luke Johnson. Luke Warner is the quarterback. Handoff. Brunn, right side. Brunn, good running. Carries it for good yardage down to the 29, a gain of 5. Otters just running time off the clock here. We're well in hand here. 48-7. Going to have our post-game show coming up. And during that time, we'll name our Toyota Quality Player of the Game. Brought to you by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics. Second down and 5. Snap from center. Luke Warner going to keep. Gets a block. Luke stays on his feet. Cuts it back. Still running to the right side. 20. And he's brought down, but he'll pick up a 1st down. He was dancing and shucking and jiving. Line of scrimmage was the 29. Luke carried it down to the 21. An 8-yard pickup for Luke Warner. So an 8-yard pickup for Luke Warner. And again, Brunn's got carries of 4, 8, and 5. He's got 17 yards on 3 carries. And a timeout taken. Quick timeout. We'll take a short break and come back with more. Otters lead it 48-7.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, we're back again here. The Otters lead it by a score of 48-7. And it's 1st and 10. Luke Warner picking up a first down there on an 8-yard carry. Here's Warner at quarterback. Back to pass, swings it out. Near side, Evan Lean. And Lean will take it for, that's a gain of 4. So a gain of 4 that time. Evan Lean on the reception. So Lean with the catch. Gain of 4 brings up 2nd down and 6. So 2nd down and 6. Again, Fergus Falls with the lead here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Luke Warner's going to carry it. It's going to run. Luke Warner in for the touchdown. Luke Warner, a 17-yard touchdown run for sophomore Luke Warner. How about that? So Warner, a 17-yard touchdown run. And a big thrill for sophomore Luke Warner. 17-yard TD run by Warner. Otters lead at 54-7. So Otters lead it by a score of 54-7. Horgan on to attempt the extra point. Snaps down. And a fake. Trenton Juilliard right side. Pass is incomplete. So the extra point is no good, but the Otters lead at 54-7. We'll take a break, come back with a kickoff.
Lake Region Healthcare knows what all coaches know. It takes tons of teamwork, great amounts of grit, and heaps of hustle to triumph. Lake Region Healthcare, supporting and celebrating our high school athletes.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Otters Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Otters Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
4-7. And a big night here for Fergus Falls. And here we go. Here's the kickoff. So Josh Horgan will kick it off here for the Otters. And here's the kickoff by Horgan, received here, 5:46 to play. And good kick coverage here for the Otters. And so Fergus Falls now. Defense comes on the field. And St. Cloud Tech will take over here with 5:40 to play. We're in running time. And we have an injured player down on the field. We'll take a break and injury timeout.
Lake Region Healthcare knows what all coaches know. It takes tons of teamwork, great amounts of grit, and heaps of hustle to triumph. Lake Region Healthcare, supporting and celebrating our high school athletes.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Otters Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Otters Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Hey, we're back here. There was an injured Tech player down. He's back and rolling once again here. So the Otter defense now, they'll start now at, instead of their 29, they'll start way back on their own 12-yard line. So following that penalty. So Tech with a football on their own 12-yard line. All right, here we go. A lot of different guys in the game here for the Otters. Back to pass. Brown, the quarterback, goes up top. Caught. No, good play by John Abrahams. Good job by John. He gets up and knocks that one down. Pass is incomplete. Again, the last touchdown scored, a 17-yard run by Luke Warner. Extra point was no good. And it's now 2nd and 10. 5 minutes and running time on the clock right now, even with a completed pass that time. 54-7. Otters up big in this one. Inside handoff. Tackle made there. Brady Alabad in on the stop. And I think that was number 4 on the carry. That was Ali. Gain of 7 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3 here. Under 4:15 to play now on this one. Clock moving. Here comes the snap from center. Inside handoff. Good stop there by the Otter defense. Luke Johnson in on the stop, along with number 53 for the Otters. Gain of a yard that time. 4th and 2. And I think they're just going to keep playing football. I don't know if they're going to punt it away here or take a timeout there. Maybe just let some clock go here. Otters up big, 54-7 in this one. We'll go over our scoring, our statistics, and our post-game show. They're going to let some clock run out. And the Tech Tigers take a timeout. We'll pause for a break as well. This timeout brought to you by Lake Region Healthcare.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Hey, we're back here. A dominating performance for the Fergus Falls Otters here tonight, 54-7, and just taking care of business on the road here. And we'll give you an update on all the scoring and what happened in this one. A lot to talk about. All right, 4th down and 2. Otters want to see if they can get a stop. First down yardage here, and more that time. Ball carrier that time was number 4, Suleiman Ali, from the 20-yard line all the way out to the 39, so a 19-yard pickup. He's got 6 carries and 32 yards. Left side. Big run. And there's a penalty flag thrown. Luke Johnson finally brings him down along with Ian Meyer. Quigley on the carry, but there's a flag. Originally the ball was on the Tech Zone 39-yard line. And so holding from the spot of the foul results in a first down. So Quigley with a gain of netted about 8 yards on that play. So 1st and 10 here. Inside handoff. Gain of about 6 on the play. And a gain of 6 on the play that time. See who the ball carrier was that time. Ali on the carry. He's got 7 carries and 38 yards. He's a leading rusher for the Tech Tigers. Otters have done a great job defensively. Back to pass. Throwing downfield. Caught! Quigley on the reception from the 42 all the way down to the 13. 29-yard pickup. Quigley with the catch. Handoff, left side. 1st and 10 at the 13. They'll carry it inside the 5. Quigley on the carry, a first down. 1st and goal to go here for the Tigers here. Otters lead it 54-7. A minute 5 to play. Quigley, left side, and he's in for the touchdown. A 3-yard TD run for Quigley. And again, the starters against the Otter reserves here. But nonetheless, an 88-yard drive and a 3-yard touchdown run by number 2, Daniel Quigley. 54-13. Otters up big here. Just 57 seconds to play in this one. So 54-13. Otters continue to roll here. They're going to finish their regular season 6-2, and they will be the number 1 seed. It's coach's vote, and there's no way you couldn't go without the Otters being the number 1 seed. They'll play on October 25th. Snaps down. Kick is through the uprights. 54-14 is our score. We'll take a break and come back with the kickoff.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Mark Johnson back with you. Again, 57 seconds left in this one. We have our post-game show. During that time, we'll name our Toyota Quality Player of the Game. And the Otters up big in this one, 54-7. They're going to finish the season 6-2. What a great year it's been here. Otters went to the state quarterfinals last year. See if they can get out of Section 8 again here. That would be awesome to go back to back. And so number 7 will kick it off, Lincoln O'Donnell. October 15th, is it? Good football game here. Decent weather, a little misty, but good job by Billy Lammers keeping the cameras clean and whatnot. It's a kick there. It's going to go into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. So Fergus Falls will start on their own 20-yard line, and they'll just knee it down here. It's really fun to watch these guys here. A lot of excitement seeing Jacob running. Just sprint off the field. That was kind of, probably saw it in your camera if you're watching it, but for your radio listeners, he just boogied towards the sideline. Luke Warner at quarterback. He has a 17-yard touchdown run. That was exciting. Jack Brunn coming in and making some nice plays, and the Otters will get in the victory formation here. And knee it down. They have to knee it down twice here with 57 seconds to go in the game. They'll snap, and there's a knee. And they'll have to run one more play, so once it runs under 40 seconds. Get 40 seconds between plays. And so that will do it here. The Otters are going to win it. They'll have to make one more snap just to make sure they don't get a penalty. Otters did a great job that way. They cleaned up their game, no turnovers. Created 2 turnovers, a couple interceptions. Warner knees it down, only had 1 penalty tonight. So a good night here for the Otters, as both teams are going to go to shake hands here as you see the scoreboard ticking off here. 54-14 is our score. The Otters win it here on the road as both teams are at midfield shaking hands. We count it right down to the last second before we say it's over. And the Otters finish the regular season 6-2 on the year. So the Otters finish 6-2 and win it here. We'll come back with our post-game show after this break.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls is proud to sponsor area athletics. Nelson Auto knows the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance? Trust Alicia Helgeson at FM Bank in Fergus Falls. With expert guidance and local know-how, she makes the mortgage process smooth and stress-free. Call Alicia or apply online at mybankfm.com today. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
What's your number?
We drove 5.2 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Need custom tees, hats, or uniforms? Let Lake Country Graphics bring your brand to life with top quality screen printing and embroidery. Located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls. Call 998-4027 today.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Otters Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Otters Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
Mark Johnson back with you as the Otters win it here tonight as our post-game show begins. Right now, let's look at the scoring in this one. It's going to take a little bit of time here. Again, our post-game show, the Otters score on their first drive, a 41-yard drive, a 5-yard touchdown run by Caleb Froning. The extra point by Josh Horgan was good. Otters get it on their second possession. This time they go 58 yards, and this time it's a 6-yard run by Froning. That made the score 13-0. The extra point was no good. They tried a 2-point conversion. It was a fake. And then Tech answers with a 39-yard drive of their own, a 4-yard touchdown run for the Tech Tigers, and it was McQuan Brown. Extra point was good, made it 13-7. And then the Otters get a nice return by Avius Fullilove, returns it to the Tech 47-yard line on the first play from scrimmage. Number 2, Caleb Froning, goes 47 yards. The extra point is good by Horgan. So Froning in the first quarter, 3 touchdowns of 5, 6, and 47 yards. And then the Otters get the ball. They get it on an interception by Parker Tilke. Good job by Parker. And then the Otters score, and this time it's a 73-yard drive and a 4-yard touchdown pass. Eston Bethel to Micah Johnson. The extra point is good. It's 27-7 at this time. Still in the second quarter now. The Otters get the ball back following a St. Cloud Tech punt. They go 93 yards. It's capped off by a 8-yard touchdown pass. Eston Bethel to Parker Tilke. Extra point by Horgan is good. 34-7 is the score. That's the score at the half. And Fergus Falls comes back, and they go 65 yards, and this time it's a 14-yard run by Eston Bethel. And the extra point was good. It's 41-7 at this point. And then the Otters get the ball back still in the third quarter. And it is a 13-yard run by Bethel. And the extra point by Horgan is good. That was a 94-yard drive. They had a big, big drive there. And then the Otters score one more time in the fourth quarter. They go 55 yards, and Luke Warner scores on a 17-yard run. So sophomore Luke Warner scores. The Otter extra point is no good, as they, again, it looked like a fake or a bad snap or a bad hold or something turned into a broken play. And then the Tech Tigers, they do score late in the game, and it is, a touchdown there, 3-yard run by number 2, and that is Daniel Quigley, and their extra point attempt was good. So 54-14 is our final. We'll take one more break. We'll look at some stats, and then we'll come back and name our Quality Toyota Quality Player of the Game.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's has a way better option than some overprocessed junk from the back of your freezer. They've got take and bake meals made fresh with real ingredients, and all you have to do is stick it in the oven. Fresh and Fancy, saving moms one dinner at a time.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here we're back. Let's look at some statistics in this one. Then we'll name our Quality Player of the Game. For the Fergus Falls Otters, Caleb Froning, 11 carries, 186 yards. Touchdown runs of 5, 6, and 47. Caleb had a 70-yard run tonight as well. Eston Bethel, 6 carries and 60 yards. And Eston had touchdown runs of 14 and 13. 1 carry for Isaiah Holmes for 5 yards. Freddie Talaga had a big night, 10 carries and 62 yards. Luke Warner, 2 carries and 25 yards, and Luke had that 17-yard touchdown run. So excited for Luke getting that touchdown. And then Jack Brunn, also on that series, had 3 carries and 17 yards, and so the Otters getting it done. As far as the passing department goes, Eston Bethel was 11 for 21 for 98 yards. Luke Warner 1 for 1 and 4 yards. So the Otters 33 carries, 360 yards on the ground, And in the passing department, 12 for 22 combined for 102 yards. And with that, as far as receiving goes, Tilke had 2 catches for 15 yards. He had that 8-yard touchdown catch. Avius Fullilove, 1 catch for 25 yards. Micah Johnson, 1 touchdown, a 4-yard reception, and he had 4 catches and 22 yards. And those were the – and then Olin had 1 catch for 28 yards, 1 catch for Froning for 4 yards. And Holmes had a couple catches for 7 yards. The Otters get a couple interceptions tonight. Parker Tilke picks one off, and Micah Johnson – or Isaiah Holmes picks one off as well. But the Otters with 462 yards of total offense. And for the Tech Tigers, their leading rusher, we'll just highlight a couple of them, was number 4, Suleiman Ali. He had 7 carries for 38 yards, and right behind him was Daniel Quigley, 5 carries and 33 yards. But the Tech Tigers, 24 carries, 107 yards. They did have 154 yards of passing in this one, and quarterback Andrew Brown was 11 for 22. His favorite target was Daniel Quigley, who had 3 catches for 82 yards, and that was kind of the story here tonight. So 261 yards of total offense for the Tech Tigers, and again the Otters with 462 yards. And great to see both teams getting together at midfield and praying after the game. Good to see that. The Otters go to 6-2, and it's now time to name our quality player of the game, brought to you by Quality Toyota. Lake Country Graphics is your apparel source for personalized printed or embroidered clothing and accessories. Go to yourapparelsource.com/Lake Country Graphics. Lake Country Graphics in Fergus Falls, 998-4027. Our quality play of the game tonight is the guy who got him off to a big start here tonight, Caleb Froning. And, again, he has 11 carries and 186 yards. But a shout-out to the guys up front, Nolan Field, Paulo Carrillo, Reed Ellert, Jackson Conklin, Max Brunn. We just go right on down the line. And good job of all these guys up front. And but our quality player tonight is Caleb Froning. Stay tuned to Craig Olson to get you up to date on all the playoff action that'll be coming down the pipe here in the broadcast games we'll have for you. What we know this for sure, the Otters will be the number 1 seed in Section 8-4A unless the coaches vote crazily or wildly, which I don't think will be the case. And they will play on October 25th. That's a Saturday. We don't know what time yet, but it'll be a first round bye. The Otters will right to the semifinals. Thanks to Billy Lammers, our game side engineer and cameraman. That'll do it for me, Mark Johnson. The Otters finished the regular season 6-2 by a score of 54-14 over St. Cloud Tech. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us for a special KBRF Sports Video Streaming presentation. Tonight's game is proudly brought to you by Viking Cafe and the Viking Cafe Keys to the Game. Minnesota Motor Company, your Minnesota Motor Company halftime show. Lake Region Healthcare and your Lake Region Healthcare timeout. Park Region and your Park Region scoreboard. Nelson Auto Center and your Nelson starting lineups. Quality Toyota and your Quality Toyota player of the game. Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Incorporated. Fergus Falls Monument. Otter Tail Coaches. American Federal Bank of Fergus Falls. Running Stitches Embroidery. Fresh and Fancy at Mama Sheena's. FM Bank. Service Food. Ugsted Plumbing and Heating. Splash Express, American Legion Post number 30, and Lake Country Graphics. Thank you for joining us for a special KBRF Radio Sports Streaming presentation. You can find this game and others by going to KBRFradio.com and clicking on Sports Streaming, the KBRF Radio YouTube channel,